Okay. Now, you knew there was no way I was going to miss this, right? I don't care what time it is. It kind of reminds me of the football season, right? Regular season, early morning, playing on the East Coast, right? This is just, this is almost as exciting. But like I pointed out, listen, this is not a game. I mean, we win the goal and we win the toss, it'll be luck. It'll have nothing to do with what we're doing. Because as I said, if we get ready to play the Raiders, it'll be another story. And also, as I pointed out, the Raiders should actually be picking ninth. They're the lousy team, not us. We shouldn't even be involved in this coin toss. So, Raiders. So, I'm on the NFL Network, so I may have a lag behind you. So if I go crazy after you do, if we win the coin toss, because no matter what, it is the Raiders. And if we beat them in this coin toss, I will be delighted. Anything to one up on the Raiders, because I'm sick of them talking smack. By the way, did you check out Jarvis Landry? What they did to Jarvis Landry? They tagged him, right? All right, Jarvis, go ahead, man. Go on out there and see if you can find yourself a job. He ain't coming to San Francisco. I'm sorry. He ain't coming, man. Because the 49ers, they're giving him two first-round draft picks for Jarvis. Why? So, you watching a big lineman right now? Man, have you seen anybody like yet? Here's the thing about watching linemen doing drills. It's just ain't nothing sexy about it, man. I mean, big dudes, they're just like, half of them got bad form. They're looking down. They're not watching the cones. They're just sort of like trying to get through it. It's like they didn't work out before preparing themselves for this cone drill. So, but some of them are okay. They just look big and tight. Stiff. Every now and then see a loose one. But yeah, it's an offensive lineman. I want to see the D lineman. Oh, well. We're going to need some of these guys, too. So, hey, did you check out the kid from Ohio State, Billy Price, right? Billy Price, it seems that he's torn a pectoral muscle. Does that mean he will fall in the draft? Because I'll take Billy Price in a heartbeat. If we can't get Quentin Nelson, and believe me, we're not going to get him, because they're already Giants are thinking about it. It seems the Giants could be in the mix to get Quentin, which makes sense, because like last year, wasn't there a big problem with the offensive line with the Giants? And then, of course, if you got Saquon Barkley, see those teams in the first 2 or 3 picks, you get a pass on Saquon. Saquon is like, when people were talking about how much they love Saquon, I was all into it because I said, I still want a pass rusher, right? But there ain't no pass rushers in this draft except for Bradley. Bradley Chubb. Hey, you check us out on Red and Gold Radio yesterday. We had already figured out how Bradley Chubb could actually tumble down the ladder and get to the 49ers. But the 49ers would need to trade up maybe 1 or 2 spots because Tampa Bay, it would appear Tampa Bay is pretty much the team that's going to take Barkley away from us because, number one, the Cleveland Browns probably not going to take Barkley with that first pick, right? So they get down to 3rd and 4th pick. And then the Browns, of course, listen, the Browns are going to trade one of those picks. Yeah, there's a thing right there. They're probably going to trade that 4 pick. Somebody's going to give them the house with a 4th pick because quarterbacks are still going to be wanted. So the Browns get rid of their 4th pick. They're not going to probably want to take Saquon. And it seems that, let's see, number 2. Number 3, you would think, it seems that we figured out that Indianapolis Colts are not going to take Barkley. But what do we think the Park? He's had this all figured out earlier, and it made sense. So anyway, one of these guys, one of the supers are going to get to us, And if we pick 9, what time? We got a few more minutes. If we pick 9th, we win this toss. The big thing about this coin toss is if the Raiders take the 9th pick away from us, and we can't get, or we miss a player by 1 pick, they will be talking major smack for the rest of the year, all right? So we need to win that 9th pick just to get them to shut the hell up. So, 10 minutes to go, fam. Damn. So, yeah, Peter Tampapino. Now we got Eli Harold in the mix. Peter Tampapino and Eli Harold because they're saying, as I said, if you don't get Bradley Chubb, it's too early in the draft to pick up Davenport at number 9 or 10. And so they've already speculated, and you watch the ticker. If you watch the NFL Network, they're still giving us Denzel Ward. You know, here's what scares me the most. Last year I said, we ain't gonna get no Salami Thomas. How many times they tell me and you they were gonna give us Salami Thomas? Come on, man. Here's another thing we gotta watch. There are some things that John Lynch does that will give you a hint. Now, he went around today and they talked to Saquon. So, of course, they know they can't get Saquon. They talked to Freeman. Why they talk to Freeman? They know they're not going to get Freeman. And they talked to, let's see, who else? There was another running back. Oh, Ronnie. They talked to Ronald. Ronald Jones. Is that Ronald Jones out of USC? Hey, Razor! Razor, what's up, man? Thanks, Razor. Appreciate you, fam. But anyway, they talked to 3 running backs, right? An offensive lineman he's really a stiff. He's 6'8". He's got no mobility in his hips. He's a left tackle too. But they said if they bring him into the NFL, they're probably going to move him to the right side. So I do like the ideas. I was talking earlier about Billy Price out in Ohio State. It seems to be he may have torn a pectoral muscle in the bench today. So Billy Price moves down, right? Got to watch it. 8 minutes. Billy Price moves down because you know how people get really strange in the draft and they don't want to take certain players, because, you know, like last year we got Ruben because Ruben had an injured shoulder. They thought they had to rework his shoulder. He could be back in the hospital to get that redone. So Billy Price falls in the second round. If Kyle Shanahan doesn't get Billy Price in the second round, or John Lynch doesn't get him in the second round, they would need to be horsewhipped. So, but he ain't going to fall that far. I don't think Billy Price is going to fall out of the first round, actually. Hey, Mark Espinosa, what's up? Razor's talking about he met Ruben. Greg Canader. How's the coin toss? Has the coin toss happened yet? Not yet. We got a few minutes to go. Hey, Lee, what's up, dude? Kevin Watts, Harold Landry's the best pass rusher in the draft, but Hercules has a way more potential. You know what? Because we'll have a choice. We can get them dudes, man. Harold Landry, I read some bad things about Harold Landry from scouts. Maybe Harold didn't pay them enough money or something because he really wrote a bad thing. He takes plays off. He tends to fade during the course of games, and his technique is far from perfect. I saw lots of film on Harold, and I thought he looked good. What's up, Trey? Landry's a really good pass rusher. All right, Kevin Watts, Billy Price can fall to the Niners now. Maybe. Hey, you heard about there will be no trade. I said, people, next time somebody asks you about a deal involving Richard Sherman now he just had his left Achilles operated on. Then Rich had a right Achilles problem. Now they're both incapacitated. Rich may have done that because he probably does he not want to be traded out of Seattle? Why not, Rich? The Hawks are done. Yeah, the Hawks are done. They just haven't been told yet. They still got Russell Wilson. And you know what? I don't bash Russell Wilson anymore because Russ is a damn good quarterback. And I got to say that because after all these years of watching him getting his brains beat out week after week, he never misses any games, and he never goes a game without at least causing some damage. And he's out there running for his life the whole time. The man is special. So I'm through bashing Russell Wilson. With that said, though, I still want to see his little butt get crunched. And this year, I want Solomon T to take him down. And we got to find a pass rusher. You know what, though? I do want to see Cassius Marsh on the field when Russell Wilson's on third down situations, though. He did a good job on that. Hey, Scott, what's up, man? Thanks, fam. Greg Kinetic, you know what? Doing all right, man. We're going to hang out after this coin toss, too. Because, tonight we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch this now. Tonight we're going to take the night off on Red and Gold Radio, so, we're in here for the now. Brian Aguilar, if Nelson Fitzpatrick, here, let me see that guy right here. If Nelson Fitzpatrick or Barkley doesn't fall to us, we should probably trade back. for 2 last first rounders. That's a good point, huh? That's a very good point. If our choices don't fall in our lap on that 9th pick, but then it's too late to trade back, So you got to calculate these things usually a day before or 2 days or 3 days earlier. They should know well in advance where our pick's going to be. And then you screw up. This situation this year is very different from last year. You know full well what you're getting. But then again, I don't know. We did a job on the Chicago guys. We did that during the course of the combine. The draft. All right. Maybe they can swing a deal before that actually happens. I tell you, man, it's really. I still want to know what's going to happen in free agency, though, don't you? I really wonder if we're not going to get the pass rushers. It seems the cornerbacks are gone, and the 49ers. John and Kyle are sitting running around, big smiles on their face. They look confident as can be, and I'm wondering. I'm not sure why I'm getting this. Oh, I've got another toss over here. Yeah, I knew it. NFL Network's doing me. I knew it. They're calling the toss right now. I was worried about this. John, let's try to get a 49ers coach coin with 2 49er logos on there. Is that Lynch versus... No, that's Reggie McKenzie there. I thought I saw Gruden over there. Where's Kyle? Oh, here we are. All right. We're on both now. All right. I got commercials going on here, though. Boy, that burger looks good. Sometimes commercial, man, the food looks so much better. Let's go, guys. We got 2 minutes to go, actually. I guess there was no point in me getting nervous. Because, I can't miss this. I cannot miss it. Oh, God, it's a nervous feeling. I hate this. I gotta look, because you know what? Because I got a delay. I'm like a minute probably behind you or so. I hope not that long, but I know I'm behind you. You're gonna know before I do. So I can't see if I see exclamation points or emojis. Oh my God, I can't stand it. I kept acting like I don't care. Whatever happens, I don't care. This is not a game. It's just about moving up one place in the draft. And one place ain't going to make a lot of difference because whomever they get is not going to affect the 49ers. I understand they do want Tremaine, though. Raiders want Tremaine Edmonds, and that bothers me. The NFL Network is really messing up. Guys, come back. All right. I can't stand it. Why do we put ourselves through this stuff? Woo! Oh, man. Dang. Oh! Yeah, Kyle's not here. Kyle didn't come because John's more athletic, can handle his toss better. How do you practice a coin toss? John Lynch has been practicing the coin toss. How do you practice that? They're still showing commercials on my other feed. They're really gonna take it all the way. Okay, I'm glad I got another source. I'd be going nuts right now. Oh no wonder NFL Network is okay. They're waiting for NFL Network. I got NFL Network here, and I got this other source over here. So, NFL Network is running like one commercial after another. Gotta pay the bills, Woo! All right, come on back, NFL Network. We're waiting on you. All right, 1 minute to go. If they're going to do it on time. All right. Come on, guys. You're making me crazy. Come on, let's go. NFL Network still showing commercials. I looked over here on this monitor. So they're not ready yet. Here comes another commercial. Good. You guys, I'm telling you right now, you're making me mad. All right, here they're coming back. No, another commercial. All right. Whew, man. This is on 49ers.com, by the way, I think. There's several different places. If you can check the internet, you can find out if you can't get the NFL Network. But there's several places you can go. Just Google it up, 49ers versus Raiders, coin toss, and they'll give you all your options. All right, like I said, no, NFL Network is still fooling around. And then they go back to the combine. All right, here we go. All right, guys. I don't want to look up there. Are they giving me the information as what's going on? Oh, hey, Dolan Knight, what's up, man? I talked to Dolan Knight yesterday. What's up, fam? Thanks, Dolan Knight. Dolan Knight called in for the first time yesterday on Red and Gold Radio. Oh, I'm so glad I went to. If you're on the NFL Network, they're not going to show it. I can tell you right now, because the NFL Network is showing nothing but the combine. So 49ers.com is a place to be. Smart move. Because combine, they don't take the 49ers serious. Oh, wait a minute. Now they're shifting over on NFL Network. Come on, guys. Toss that coin. You're making me lose my mind here. Oh, now they're going back. Okay, fine. I think they're getting ready. Let me see. I'm going to switch here. NFL Network. I get ready. It's coming now. It's coming now. Whoa. Oh, God, I can't stand it when you flip the coin. Flip it, flip it. Yeah, John didn't know the rules before. He didn't see this coin. Hey, if you're a 49er or a Raider fan, you're watching this right now. It's all about the coin toss. It should have been true gold on one side, and it's two silver on the other. Silver for that stupid Raider team and gold for the 49ers. Makes only sense. Who gets to keep the coin? I'll throw the coin, guys. Throw the god. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Rich. Look at Gruden, man. He's gonna go Chucky on us if they lose this, right? Yeah, please tell him, John. Let's get on with this. Stop with the conversation. You're past time anyway. Let's go. Throw the coin, guys. I know. Yeah, there's no need to call in the air. Oh, it's up. It's coming down. It's... Yo! Whoa! 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 Anytime you beat the Raiders. Raiders, take that, you sons of... Bad flip. Reggie wants 2 out of 3. He ain't gonna get it. I had a feeling we was gonna win this coin toss. I was trying to act like I wasn't gonna be affected by it. I'm delighted. We got the 9th pick. We need the 9th pick. Look at Gruden. He's all pissed off. We got to listen to the Raiders talk no smack. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We win the coin toss. We got the 9th pick. We gonna take Tremaine Edmonds. Cause the Raiders wanted him first. You know what she did? We should take Roquan just because they wanted Roquan too. Woo! It's a good thing I don't smoke a cigarette. I think I had another one of those moments. I think I'd have to line up right about now. You won the toss, fam. It's looking good. And you need every advantage you can get. Somebody might want to trade up to the 9th pick. Nobody wants the 10th pick. Raiders walk home with the tail between the legs, lost. Yeah, John. Yes. I tell you what. Hey, you feel like talking, fam? We need to talk. Let's get on into this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Let me look at today's headlines. So I want to know, other than us, what's the main headline? My whole weekend is all of a sudden just got good. Actually, go get better now. Raiders, you'll be behind us where you belong, Oakland, because you basically suck. I don't know what's going on. Raiders, you lost the toss. Oh, I see. I need to get my phones into another place. Actually, I don't really need the phones, actually. But anyway, oh yeah, I do it for the phone, don't I? You can actually get a hold of us now. Let me get, I just want to set something up here real quick. I need to call my mom. You know, every time you get too excited, you call your mom. Woo! Oh my, I was a little worried there for a minute. I didn't want to lose to the Raiders. I mean, it doesn't matter whether it could be an old soup bone or something like that. I don't want to lose a thing to the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I hate those people and everything it stands for.
Hate those people and everything it stands for. That's the way I feel about Alabama.
We beat the Raiders out of the ball. I like you sometimes starting to hit me.
You hear it right now.
Hey, Bill.
You know how animated he is. He just really like did it right now.
Bill, I'll tell you, you're right, man. I can't stand it. I was trying to, you know what? I was cool.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could hear me, Ronbo.
Oh yeah. Bill, and the thing is, because I was trying to be cool. I was trying to set my mind up so if we lose a toss, I'd be able to handle
Yes, sir.
it. You know, and so, but I said if we win this toss, I'm just gonna let it all hang out. And you know, now I'm out of control. So you know, we beat the Raiders. And Bill, you know, we've talked about this before. I told you my bitter hatred for the whole city of Oakland. Period. The only thing they got over there is good potato pie and barbecue. Beyond that, I don't like anything in Oakland, California.
Well, and you know, Ronbo, that's the way I feel about Alabama, so I can completely relate. You know? So I'm with you on that. Please.
And they got good barbecue potato pie in Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
So
some relief.
that's good. That's good. Hey, have you gone live yet? Or are you this like?
Yeah. We're on now.
That?
Yeah, we're ready to go. Demille, as a matter of fact, are we going? We got Demille already. Hey, Demille, we're on, man. I just realized we're sitting there talking again. We are on, Demille.
Okay.
What is your reaction to all this? Are you loving this or what?
Well, number one, I'm on the road traveling right now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And I'm just kind of glad that I was able to watch it, you know, on my phone and everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, I didn't want us to lose that coin toss. So I was glad that we won. And you know, that means now we'll get the pick over the Raiders, which is good, and we need a linebacker.
Yeah.
And you know, I was calling in last night and I got kind of late, so I had to drop off. But I can go ahead and tell you what I was going to say last night.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at Tremaine Edmonds from Virginia Tech.
Okay.
And I would not be upset at all if we chose him with the first pick. You know,
I got a feeling that's what it is. If they don't trade that pick, here's the thing: they trade that pick. I don't know where it's going to take us and who'd be available and who they'd be targeting. But
yeah,
if I had to bet, I believe it'd be Tremaine Edmonds. And I noticed in the mock draft it said the Raiders want Tremaine Edmonds because they need linebacker help worse than we do. So you know, taking candy.
I just think I watched his highlight and what I saw really impressed me.
Yeah.
And, you know, if Ruben isn't going to be available, I think we could put, you know, Tremaine Edmonds in there. And I think he could have just as big of an impact. It's just my opinion. But I think he could have just as big of an impact as Ruben did.
Yeah.
I think he's that good.
Is he? Because I know he's fast, he's big, he's athletic.
Yeah,
And he's probably a little stronger than Ruben, too, because Ruben gets hurt a lot. So, and,
yeah,
and the upside is also, DeMille, when Ruben gets back, now we got Edmonds there, too. And you've
man.
already got Malcolm Smith on the side. We'd be really
That's like
seriously stacked
that's
at the
like
linebacker.
Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman back in the day for us.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah. Okay. So,
Yep.
but we don't, and they're still talking about a cornerback being priority one. So if Minka Fitzpatrick is in that area too, they might go in that direction too. But I think the 49ers, let's say you have a linebacker targeted for the second round, but I don't know who they'd pick better than Tremaine Edmonds. You gotta take Edmonds. We're gonna be sitting
Yeah.
there. We're gonna be sitting there the whole time. They're gonna have the Minka Fitzpatrick crowd over here, and they have you and me over here, and several other people talking about Tremaine. Tremaine, give us Tremaine. Give us Tremaine. Give us Tremaine.
This is my own little personal wish list. Can we?
There's a lot of us.
If we get a cornerback, is there another player we can choose outside of Alabama? Can we get somebody else? That's all. I'm just saying.
I
That's
forgot
just me.
Minka's from Bama. I forgot about that. Because Kyle just mentioned him in a conversation he was having a while back, and I know that he's on Kyle's mind, but that could be a smokescreen. Kyle may be saying that just, guys, I don't want Minka. I just want you to think I do. It's because that's the kind of games they play in San Francisco. You never know when they're telling the truth about that or not. So, yeah, you could be right. Yeah.
I know Saquon Barkley is out of reach and everything.
Yeah.
But, and I know we don't really need a running back as bad as we do maybe a linebacker since what happened with Ruben and all. But, I know that's like a pie in the sky, but I wouldn't mind having Barkley either.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to have
I can't imagine. And it's like I said, if Barkley and Tremaine, Joshua Jackson, understand his stock is falling. I'm just saying, as you go down the line, and the 49ers did have all those choices right there. And also, Billy Price will be available at that point, I'm pretty sure now, because of that torn pectoral muscle. Which one do you take, DeMille? You stick with Tremaine? We lost DeMille's feed. Yeah. He might have hit a dry spot out there as he's traveling down the road. But there, that's the thing you got to think about. There's going to be some golden picks at number 9. And which one would you take? Because we're going to be going nuts that night. Prepare yourself right now. I'm telling you, work out, make sure that you're feeling strong and everything else. DeMille, we're going to go ahead and see. We're going to see you tomorrow, DeMille, if you get some time, because we lost you. Let's go to Raymond. Ray.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, Raymond, man, just sitting there, and our luck just won't stop, Raymond. It won't stop, man.
Well, that's what's up. That's how we do this.
That's how we rolling nowadays, man. That's how we rolling, man.
Yeah, we already riding.
Man, I can't.
Yeah, I'm excited right now, but I've been like this though.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get this cornerback that I need. They ain't about to get no Tremaine Johnson. He too old, man. He not too old, but he too. I don't know.
You can't give him a 4-year contract.
Some of his money next year too.
Yeah, you can't give him no 4-year contract. He's 28, right? I believe.
Man, we gonna get the young boy coming up in the draft, and he gonna start for us. Let's go.
You know what? They're gonna get.
They're gonna get Josh Jackson.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know what? I got a feeling they're gonna finally get Talib. And you know why I say that, Raymond? They're gonna draft your cornerback for you for sure. But they're gonna go ahead and pick up Talib just to groom that kid for a couple of years.
Well, if they get Talib, then we don't need to use a first-round pick. They need to do something. If they're gonna get the corner, they need to get him. So then we can worry about how we going. Well, we don't have to worry about this stuff. We just speculating because that's their job. But they need to do it so we can stop panicking. I'm over here like, what we gonna do too? Because Wardy Man told me that Darwin James bring it.
Derwin
he said he could bring it,
and they say he can play. Yeah. He could actually play corner too. But when you got a hard hitting safety like that, you don't want to convert him. You let him go ahead and work on his safety skills.
I was talking about putting him in a linebacker because I heard somebody talking about that. You can move him to linebacker because they was doing it.
He's a little light.
Different players. If you put him in a linebacker, but we can't do that if we don't got this cornerback right. I need this cornerback right. Then we could worry about doing other things.
Yeah, because
I got to figure this corner. Right now, I'm thinking Josh Jackson or Denzel Ward. I say Josh Jackson because he ball skills. Denzel Ward is like man-to-man, but he's a little small. He might break on me. I can't have him breaking on me.
Yeah, no, he's too small.
Joshua Jackson is a little bit bigger, and he's a playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he makes plays.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that.
Yeah.
You know, we need a few playmakers out there to give Jimmy G the ball back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is. You know, the defense got to at least hold it. If we could play defense like we played this year,
Yeah.
man, we're going to be
Tough team.
unstoppable because our defense wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
Our problem was getting the ball down the field until Mr. GQ came in the building and turned it all around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Turn it all around because what we were doing? We should have been in the playoffs this year. We should have actually got to the Super Bowl, man.
Ravens taking us all the way there.
I'm being for real.
Yeah,
man.
no,
We
I
lost
agree.
games by 2 points, man. 1 to
3
4 points.
Yeah, 2
the
points.
most ever
3
in
points.
history.
One
Most
after
games
another.
like that, we should have won by bull crap, man.
Yeah.
You know, so it's okay. It's okay. Here we come. This time we got to get that defense locked up, and we got Jimmy G and roll with it. And make sure we remember we got to save some of that money for next year. Can't be spending all this money on these big name guys, man, just because they name. You know, you got to take into account that, you know, that guy might have off the field problems, you know, just like the young boys.
Yeah.
So I'd rather take my chance with a young boy because he's cheap.
Yeah.
And he's trying to make a name for himself. Like
Yeah.
if Joshua Jackson come over here and he a bust, that's okay. We had Dante Johnson playing last year. Now we got a panic mode, but at least, hey, he's cheap. He's not going to be $30 million and be a bust or $16 million or however much he wants.
But we got to have somebody over. That's why I know the 49ers, I really believe they're going to get some kind of solid veteran and work a kid in behind him. Because we cannot have that kind of hole on any side of the field again. And we already know that Akello will take care of himself. But
right.
We got to have somebody on the other side.
Right.
So, yeah.
Exactly. So, real quick, Ronbo, if we do that, if they do go get a guy, say if they do go get Talib or if they do get Tremaine, then we can't think about that position on his first pick. That's why, you know, you can't really – it's hard to determine. This is all speculation. I'm just so worried about the cornerback spot. That's why I keep talking about it. Say they go get Talib. Then now I'm going to change my mind instantly, and I'm going to say, okay, now we got to get a different player with this pick. Because you got somebody at this cornerback that – we could get maybe a cornerback third round or something. You could go somewhere else because he's established himself. So, but as of yet, that's why I keep talking about drafting this cornerback because who do we pick up? Nobody. Everybody else signing players. We ain't signed nothing, and we need it. So we're going to get it.
And
they're getting Joshua Jackson.
And they're sitting quietly. They're sitting quietly, Raymond. That's why I know they're getting ready to do something crazy on the 12th to the 14th. That's why I know it could be Talib because that's Rashawn Melvin's a possibility because that, you know, I really think he could be in the mix. But if you go ahead and get him and you pick up Isaiah Oliver in the second round and groom him up for a couple of seasons, now we got depth.
Exactly. See, once you get exactly, Ronbo, you're right. But they ain't doing that yet. They ain't doing nothing. You better be right. They better.
I hope so.
Some noise. I'll be calling you on them days.
Yeah.
See if they make some noise. Because if not, then guess what? We're going to get that cornerback.
Yeah. Because, you know, because cornerbacks coming in the league, it's really a scary thing.
I'm going to be pissed off if they don't get the free agent, they don't get a cornerback. Oh, my heart is going to be broken.
You know they want a quarterback.
I'm going to need somebody to play over there.
They're going to get one, man. Don't worry about it. Because you know what? If they were, we'd have to be hearing about Dante Johnson's be re-signed. You notice they haven't re-signed him.
My God.
Yeah. Raymond, I tell you what.
So much pressure on the man. Oh, Lord.
Raymond, let me see you. Let me see you tomorrow. It's Sunday, Raymond. All right?
Hey, you know what's funny, though? This is what's funny. Let me tell you this real quick. I'm sorry, Ronbo. I don't want to go over time. I be playing Madden, and I like to play Madden. If I play Madden, I don't play with nobody but the Niners. I don't try nobody else's team. I just deal with what we got, right? Guess who be making a lot of plays for me on my Madden? You're going to laugh. Dante Johnson, man. He comes up with interceptions. I be laughing while I'm running it back on the Madden. I'm running it touchdown back, and it's Dante Johnson. It be killing me.
See, because
he comes up with fumbles and stuff.
You be hating on him, Raymond. That's why, man. He's haunting you. Raymond, see you tomorrow, man.
All right, Ronbo.
Hey, have a good night, Raymond.
Go Niners.
A good day.
Foundation.
Yeah. And we go, hey, is that Niner Inc? Niner Inc, where you at, man?
Niners. What's up, Ronbo?
We just did a number on the Raiders is what's up.
Yeah, we did for the second time in 12 years?
I know, you know what I'm saying?
Last time was 2006.
Yeah, that's right. This is not the first time we get this. I forgot about that. And
I'm at work right now, man. This is where I work.
All right.
I'm in the aerospace industry, so you know.
Yeah, it looks nice and clean too.
Yeah. This is all me right here, Ronbo. This is what I do for a living.
All right.
I keep everybody safe in their shuttles, rockets, and all that.
All right. Shucks. I tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah, man. I'm so happy, man, that we beat them. Either way, I think it's a key thing that we beat them. We're gonna go in there into the new season winning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so like a lot of people were commenting. Ever since Jimmy G came in,
Yeah.
we haven't lost, man. We haven't lost.
And you're right. In everything we do, we win. We win. This is gonna
Yes,
go.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's gonna keep
You
going in the
know,
draft and free agency too.
who was that who threw the coin? Was that Woodson?
Yeah, what's that? Rod. Yeah, that's that Woodson. Was last? Is his last? His last name is Woodson. Yeah, that's Rod Woodson. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Raider, man. We should have had at least Jerry Rice do that coin flip because he played for
He
both
played for
of those
both teams. But I
Yeah.
read Woodson did too. Do you remember Woodson playing for the 49ers?
I don't remember him playing with us at all, to be honest. I
And
may
the
be
write-up,
wrong.
yeah, the write-up says he played for both the Raiders and the 49ers. Just, when did Woodson play for us? Didn't matter.
can't remember,
It didn't
Ronbo.
help. It didn't help him, man.
All right. But it's funny, man. The only thing that I didn't really like either was that Lynch was up there alone. But you know what? That's how we ride.
Yeah.
Solo.
Yeah.
We ride up there, strong, man. It
Yeah.
just takes one person to
Yeah.
be a Niner up there and represent. And they took the whole squad basically, but we still win that coin toss, man.
That's right.
That just shows how much stronger we are
It's like
as
Raven
an empire,
says.
not a nation, man.
Yes, it is. We gobble up nations because we're winning, man.
Yes,
It's
sir.
with the good luck from Jimmy, we're just winning, winning, winning. We don't lose nothing now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, and the other day I heard a comparison that that you're up there with Matt Mayoko. I'm gonna tell you straight up, Rombo. You're better than all them representatives they have, man, because you're dedicated to this full time. Ain't no breaks for you. You're grinding all the time, man.
Thanks,
Look at
fam.
you. Hey, all of us are at work, and you're out here posted,
Hey.
doing this, gathering for us, man. And we highly appreciate that, Rombo.
Thanks, fam. And I appreciate y'all, man, because you know what? The 49er family, I tell you, it's that close. I have no separation between blood family and my Niner fam. So that's the way it is, bro.
Cold-blooded, man.
Yeah.
Dead and go to dead and cold.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Rombo.
Thank
I'm gonna
you,
get back
man.
to work, man.
All right. I mean, and have a great day. Don't work too hard. All right.
It's Friday, man. I'm gonna take it easy.
Niner Inc.
Much love, Rombo.
All right,
Thanks,
bro.
man.
Back at you. See you later, huh?
See you later.
Yeah. It's Niner Inc. Busy. Hey, fam, by the way, if you just tuned in, you haven't heard, we won that coin toss. We get the 9th pick. And if you see the mock drafts, you'll notice that the Raiders are going to take Tremaine Edmonds. Well, they can't take anything we don't give them. I love it. They can't take anything. They'll take what we give them. Hey, Daryl, what's up?
What's up, Ronbo?
Daryl, man, I'm just kicking back here. And again, we don't have to put up with any static from the Raiders. They'll be hiding out like they've been doing. I ain't got to spray all my social media for roaches because them little roaches will stay in the dark and them creases. I get so tired of them, man. I tell you what, they'd have been all over us had we won and lost that toss. All over us.
It don't matter, Ronbo. We got Jimmy G. They know that. We got everybody shook up right now. That's why they everybody hate on Jimmy G. Y'all gave him too much money, all this, because they know we about to shake him up. We got him shook. They know he about to make some noise next year, Rombo.
Mm-hmm.
You got to ignore all that stupidness, that foolishness.
That's right. And they can bring it all they want to because Jimmy G is a real deal and it's easy to see. All we got to do is get the game plan. Everybody understand what the playbook is. It's kind of complicated. You got Kyle Shanahan back there surveying the field and saying, look, I know where they got a sucker. Go get him. Man, I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see who we gonna take in the first round.
Oh,
But I still say the interior. I'm still on the Quentin Nelson, man. We got to get the interior lineman. We got to get him.
And you may be able to get Billy Price, but you know what? Billy Price got hurt in the combine yesterday, but he'll be fine. They maybe have a pec muscle. I don't even think it's a shoulder; it's a pectoral muscle. But you get Billy Price, maybe get him in the second round. It'd be sure nice. Get something else in the first. Get a cornerback in the first round. If for some reason people don't realize you better get Billy Price in the second round, and we get him, we will have won again. Billy Price can play center as well.
There's a lot of unsung heroes in the third and fourth round, and that's what people's not understanding. Like, there's some players that might work out in the first round, but there's the dude in Washington, the outside linebacker, Vita Vea. He's good.
I've heard about him.
He's good.
I haven't heard anybody say anything about him in a long time, though. But you're right. I remember that name earlier. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna bring Carlos Hyde back and trade him mid-season. They might bring him back and they might trade him mid-season.
That'd be cool.
You know what I mean? Because if you see it like this, the draft this year is just filled with running backs, and everybody's gonna be trying to get a running back. We already have 3 running backs, so if they franchise tag Carlos Hyde, or if they decide to bring him back and trade him mid-season, I mean that could be a smart move too, because okay, let me see how he pans out. Not with this new line we got.
You got to be careful.
And if he don't pan out, they can let him go mid-season.
Yeah, you can't franchise tag him though, because nobody's going to give you 2 first-round picks for Carlos Hyde. That's a little too steep. So you know what? Man. But like you're saying, there's so many running backs available this year. Carlos is going to have to take a real mediocre deal from the 49ers. And the 49ers are going to tell him, quite frankly, Carlos, our options are huge at this position. Now, if you want to be a 49er, we can give you this. But look at what we're going to do. You get over 1,000 yards this year, you're going to make this amount of money. You get this many TDs this year, you get this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? They load that contract with incentives. If you're going to do anything with Carlos Hyde, that's the direction you're probably going to go in.
Yeah, he might take a pay because he wants to be a 49er.
Yeah, he really does. He said he did.
But if they let him go, I'm not going to be mad. If they keep him or let him go, I'm not going to be mad either way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Yeah, and it's the nature of the business. And this year is, if I had to name one class or one group that is the dominant force in this particular draft, it would be the running backs. That is the strongest group in this entire draft, which is bad news for Carlos, though. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna be in San Francisco too much longer.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if they did, so we can address other things, because we got to get that line and we got to get our DBs together.
Badly. Yeah,
we have to get those two main things. For me, that's the 2 main things we need to address.
Yeah. So that's going to be, and the cornerback situation is worrying everybody to death. Not only just Raymond. Raymond is the one that's having the biggest headache about it, but everybody needs to be concerned. We no longer have one side of our field has nobody. We got one guy that we can depend on. The rest of those guys are experiments and guys that aren't going to make the team and camp fodder. Because after Akello Witherspoon, we got a problem.
Yeah, we do. So that's why I said we got to get this interior alignment, because Joe Staley, I think if we win a Super Bowl, he's gonna retire. He's just waiting to get that Super Bowl, and I think he's gonna retire after that. He's gonna,
or he'll come back one more year to defend it. If we win a Super Bowl this year, Joe would come back one more year to see if he can defend it. Daryl, we're gonna go. I'm telling you what, I'm looking for you this Sunday. Okay, tomorrow we got the Red Gold GM. Till you check that out. All right.
All right. Shout out to the Nana Empire.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, Daryl. Appreciate you too, fam. Have a good night. Or it's not nighttime, it's daytime still. It's early, actually.
It's all good.
I'm so used to that. All right. Bye-bye, Daryl. All right, let's go to Paul. Hey, Paul.
Ronbo! Ricky,
Boogie Dad. Hey, Paul.
What up, Ronbo?
You got the ninth pick. What up, Paul? You got the ninth pick ahead of the Raiders. We don't have to listen to any static from those people. We won the toss. Fair and square.
Hey. Oh, my God. Hey, thank you, Rod Woodson, for the terrible coin flip. It wasn't even a flip. He just threw it in the air.
I think Reggie McKenzie, or was it John Gruden that complained about that? He says, yeah, well, it was a bad toss. It was a bad toss. You're right.
Hey, this isn't the last time we beat the Raiders, Ronbo.
Yes,
next year, too.
And wait till we beat them during the season. Talk about a team that's going to leave us the hell alone. It's going to be the Raiders.
Yeah, so I drive for Lyft here in the city, and I was like, I just came home just to see the coin flip.
I don't blame you. Hey, it's an epic event, man. You can't miss these things. If you can't watch on your phone and you got to get home, you just got to go home, man. So, because beating the Raiders is just paramount importance. You don't lose anything to the Raiders because they're children. They're immature. They're silly, ignorant. And they got to, they'd be all over us right now. Hey, 49ers, man, you guys suck, man. We're going to get your face. What are you going to do now? We're going to take Tremaine Edmonds and then what? It's just stupid. So, now we don't have to hear that crap. I am delighted, man. I can't tell you how good it makes me feel.
Oh, my God. I'm so happy. And I was, wondering, too. I was like, is Ronbo going to go live early?
Oh, yeah. It's a weekend, and why not? Let's go ahead and go early, and we'll tend to everything else later.
Ronbo, I think I listened to you so much, man, that, as soon as the coin flip was happening, I wonder what Ronbo is doing right now. I saw a notification that you were going live.
I was losing it, man. I was trying to prepare myself for losing, because the coin toss is, you never know what's going to happen. There's no way to know, right? So I was preparing myself. I already had my sour grapes. I had all kind of rhetoric ready for Raider fans when they come in. Now what you gonna do now, 49ers? You lost the toss. And you know how they go on and on. So I was gonna say, the poorest team should be choosing first. Raiders, you are the team that sucks. We gave you a 9-game lead before we even started playing, and we still came up with the same record. Now you think about that for a minute, and you continue to gloat and talk crap. Man. It's empty.
I was looking at. Did you see Quentin Nelson's bench press yesterday?
30? How many reps? 35.
I think he did 35, and I think was it at
225.
I want to say two something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 225. That's the standard. 225. Here's the thing. Quentin Nelson did all that, and Saquon Barkley came in just 6 reps shorter. Him and Nick Chubb, 29 reps for running backs.
That's insane, Ronbo. That's insane.
I wish we could get one of them.
It's like if Quentin Nelson is available with the 9th pick, I don't know. It's gonna be tough to pass up, man. I'm hoping. Well, what I really want to see on March 14th is what they do in free agency first. Yeah. Then we can kind of better gauge what who they're going to draft. But just to have this over the Raiders now I can talk shit to my Raider friends. You know what I mean?
Tell you what, Paul. You know what? If Quentin Nelson,
get high, Ronbo.
Oh, hey. You know what? If Quentin Nelson does fall to number 9, though, he is, of course, the guy you got to take. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the 49ers will pass up on that for any reason. So it's going to be interesting because the 49ers are going to have 2 or 3 choices at the 9th pick. I somehow see that coming up. It could be, Nick, I don't think both Barkley and Chubb are going to go within the first 10 picks. One of them is going, but not both, right? So you got Nick Chubb.
Yeah, and speaking of Chubb, I was wondering which Georgia running back would you have, Chubb or the other? I forgot the other.
Sonny Michael. And you know what? For Kyle Shanahan's offense, I think I'd take Michael actually.
Michael?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But you can't take Michael with the 9th pick. That's the funny thing. But you can't take Chubb. When the way they're starting to blow him up as him being a premier running back, and he is, and he's a strong guy. If you want to protect Jimmy G, you get a stud like Chubb or Barkley. Barkley may as well be an offensive lineman. These guys can protect Jimmy G. If a defensive lineman thinks he's going to come charging through Chubb or Barkley, he's going to have another thing coming. As he's laying down on the ground, hearing that tone and that he's just going to know Barkley just hit him. And that could be a plus. So I don't know what the 49ers are thinking on that. Do we want to get one of them stout guys? Or what are we going to do here? They got a lot of things to think about. So.
Oh, my God. It's like all I've been thinking about is like what we're going to do in this draft and free agency. I can't wait for March 14th.
Oh. Tell you, hey Paul, we're gonna move on, and I appreciate you calling in, man, checking in. I'm glad you got to see the check and see the coin toss too, right. And we'll look for you Sunday, okay?
Shout out to you, shout out to the Niner fam, and I know it's early in the morning,
yeah,
but I have to do my Niner war cry. So anybody listening with small children, I just want to warn you right now. For anybody sensitive to hearing, this might hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Bring
3, 2, 1.
Paul, you've got it, man. You are on the team.
All right, Robbo, go Niners.
All
Yeah.
right, Paul. Enjoy that day, man. It's Friday. Oh,
All right,
man.
Robbo, you have a great day, man. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day.
All right, man. All right, Paul.
All right, Robbo.
Hey, Anthony.
Yo, Ronbo.
You, Anthony.
Man, hey, when the Raiders gonna just get it when they in their head that they'll never be up on us, no matter what we give them. We give them all kind of players, from Terrell Brown to Carlos Rodgers back then, and we then gave them Alden Smith.
Jerry Rice. It goes on.
We didn't give them
the list
yeah,
goes.
we didn't give them all kind of players.
Yeah, the list goes on and on.
They got Bowman.
Yeah.
Man,
Right
they
now.
still can't get up on us.
Alden Smith, like you just mentioned. Those Alden Smith and Bo. Those are two of the last players they got from us. Huh? Both of them Pro Bowlers. It ain't helping them not.
Crabtree.
Crabtree.
Man, you know the thing about it, Talib, man. Like I said, I've been saying, you know, I don't necessarily need to have him on the team, but it would just be a slap in the face to Crabtree if he came over, if Talib kept him over and we won the Super Bowl with him off the team.
I would.
You know.
Oh, God, I'd love to see that. Crabtree could run
That's what
down
I'm
the
saying.
field.
The same thing about Dez Bryant. Like, I don't want him on our team at all, really. But I would just be saying, like, if he did came to our team and we won the Super Bowl with him on the roster, that would just slap Cowboy Nation right in the face.
Wouldn't it? Oh, there's so many wonderful things that could be done. Vindictive things. It would just be such vengeful acts. It would just be a wonderful thing. You're right. Like, I don't want Dez on the team. I do like Talib. I just see Crab's face as he runs out on the field. Hey, baby. Yeah, it's me, man. I just changed clothes, and I'm gonna be on your ass all day long.
Yeah. Don't let us be in the playoffs like playing against him and he on our team too.
You see, that's why I like Talib. You know what? He brings that kind of attitude that I appreciate. If he could just reel it in just a little bit, use good judgment at the right times, play the game, don't get the flags, Talib. We don't need that to win this game. We need for you to be focused and do your job like you can do it like nobody else can. We're talking about a Pro Bowler, man. He made the Pro Bowl last year. He's in the Pro Bowl every year. So I ain't got no problem. I hope they go for Talib, actually. I'm going to start pushing that myself.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right, man. He got that dog in him, and I think Witherspoon's just a matter of time. You know, Witherspoon will have the same effect, you know.
Yeah.
Dante Johnson, man, I was looking at some tapes about him, man. You know, not this past year, but a couple years back, man. Like Dante Johnson looked like he was going to be a baller.
I know, right?
I thought he was going to be a baller after that shit, man. Dante Johnson looked pretty good. He got he got the most tackles and stuff, but I don't know if he just had a bad year or did he fall off or what.
Scheme. He can't handle a scheme. I got a feeling Dante Johnson, where he goes next, he may not look as bad as he did with us. Even with Rashard Robinson. Rashard Robinson looked good the year before last. There's no two ways about it. He looked good. He was an up-and-comer. In this scheme, they both look bad. Akello, it works for him. Now, I don't know if Akello's all that much more talented, or does this scheme work for him better than, the other? It's a weird, it's a phenomenal thing.
Yeah, I don't know what Lynch and Shanahan plan to do with the ninth pick now that we got it. Like, I know it makes a ninth pick look more attractive, trade wise. Like if somebody wants to trade up, it looks more attractive 10. But I don't know if they're ready to trade back or whatnot. But I think if Barkley, if Saquon, if we get no matter what running back we get, if we do get a running back in any of these rounds, I would think that would be perfect to bring Gore back. Especially if we got Saquon, let him sit behind Gore. That would be real nice. Whatever running back we decide to get.
True. You know what? But I don't think you're going to see. There's so many running backs in this draft. The 49ers will probably reach back. If they do get a running back, it'll be in the third round. Because you got to remember, we still have two running backs. The 49ers are going to really look hard at it. They are going to look good. And Joe Williams is definitely going to get a good look this year. And you've already gotten Matt. You know what? I got Breda's. I still think he's going to be in the mix. You're going to like him because he's already had a year in the system, so he knows what's
Yeah,
expected.
I like Breeder, man.
Yeah.
Breeder took a lot of them to the house this year.
Yeah.
He's explosive, kind of explosive too, man. And,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Them rookies that we picked up last year, man. They did their thing. Taylor, man, I think he's gonna have a breakout year this season.
Mm-hmm. And what if Joe Williams finally does get on track and he can hold on to the football? You know, we seen him a little bit last year, and that dude can run the ball. Now, he can't hold on to it, but Joe Williams can run the football. So that's why I'm looking forward to seeing what he looks like in camp this year.
That's why I'm hoping, man. We do get to leave, and then we could draft. We could draft. What's his face? Edmonds, because I think that's what I would do. To me, my next two moves would be to get to leave and draft Edmonds.
Yeah, see.
That's what I would do.
And in the second round, ideally picked up Isaiah Oliver. There's a couple other guys too, but I do like that Isaiah Oliver kid. Man, I think he'd be the guy. So if Keller Witherspoon can fit, Oliver probably can too. They came from the same system. They've been trained by the same coach. Looks like it could be. His stock's moving up.
The thing about it too is that pass rush, man. That's really gonna, help out the DBs a lot more because when we ain't got no pass rush, man. Just like, the first, I could cover somebody. Maybe this guy might be a little faster than me.
Yeah.
I could cover him for the first, 4 or 5 seconds. But if they, after that, if we ain't getting no penetration, the quarterback got all day to throw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you bailing out the quarterback like that, and then putting too much pressure on the DB.
Yeah.
So we need that pass rush.
Yeah, you got it. It's essential. With the cover three though, you got that safety coming over the top. So anything that goes deep, it'll be covered. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and take off. Anthony, Anthony. Let me see you Sunday, man. We get crazy on Sunday, okay?
All right, Ronbo. Highlights.
All right, fam. Appreciate you. Have a good day. And there, it's let's see, S Love. Let me see. What do we got going with S Love? Yeah, S Love. S Love, we don't pick on women, okay? So, yeah. S Love, I'm going to ask you nicely, leave Kelly alone, okay? You can fight with the dudes all you want to, but you will leave Kelly alone, okay? Thanks, fam. Please don't make me ask you again, all right? All right. Hey, let me go to the phone and Joey Mahoney, yeah, dum de doo. Ooh. Hey, Joey!
Ronbo, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, man, we're just sitting back here gloating because the fact is we just beat the Raiders up out of that pick. Yeah! I always love it when anything that happens to the Raiders.
I wanted that pick so bad just so I could rub it in their face. I guess everyone here is a Raider fan at my job, bro. And there's just one Niner fan other than me. And I walked by my buddy, and he has his hands up, and I'm like, why do you have your hands up? I asked him, what's going on? He said, we just won the coin flip. I said, oh, yeah?
Oh, God. And what was his response? Because I want to see, I'd love to get a camera on a bunch of Raider fans after they lost a toss. Anytime they're suffering and looking miserable, I'm just overjoyed. Woo, man. So, yeah.
He told me, hey, Joey, this ain't the only time we're going to beat the Raiders this year. You know that, right? I said, of course, everyone knows that.
Yeah. Now, the Raiders know, man. And John Gruden's wrote here talking about, I don't need any technical help, man. I'm going to take this team back to 1998. I was kind of delighted to hear him say that. I said, oh, John, apparently you've not been keeping up with modern technology. You don't know, do ya? Oh, John, that's going to come back to bite you in the butt. So, I'm looking forward to that because, guys like Parag Marath, he'll go out there and run the team himself and beat John Gruden. Yeah. Woo! Oh, man, I can't wait.
if Chubb lasts to the fourth pick, like if the first three guys go and Chubb is still on the board with the Browns, I would really, really like to trade up and get him.
Yeah.
Go from 9 to 4. I would really like to get Chubb if I could. That would be my pick.
You're talking about Bradley, right?
Yes.
Because
Bradley's the pass rusher. Yes.
Yeah, because you know what? So the Sheik came in and worked things out yesterday where it is actually possible for him to tumble down to 7th. And I says, Whoa, that's right. Well, hey, who's Indy taking in this draft? What did we say yesterday?
I would think it would either be Saquon or it would be Nelson. The only reason I would say it would be Nelson would be because Andrew Luck just came off of neck surgery, and I don't think the Colts are going to want to play with that too much.
Shoulder, isn't it?
Andrew Luck has been sacked more times than any other quarterback in football since he came into the NFL. So
which is amazing because I thought Russell Wilson was leading.
To me, that would be the number one priority.
Yeah.
To me, so I think that Nelson might be a good pick for them at 3.
What are the Browns going to do?
They have to get a quarterback. I mean, that's bottom line. They got to get a quarterback. The first pick is either going to be Darnold or Rosen, in my opinion. So it'll be Rosen. I don't know what the Giants are going to do. That might be Barkley, and then Nelson would be a good fit for the Colts. So I think Chubb has a very good chance of lasting to pick number 4.
Nelson. Okay, look.
I would, if that was the case, I would go from 9 to 4, if I could.
Yeah. Hey, look for Nelson to go to the Giants too. Their offensive line was terrible last year too. So that's 1, 2, 3. Fourth. Who's got the 4th pick?
Browns. So
okay.
Browns got 1 and 4.
Who would the Browns take with that 4th pick now? Because they don't need a pass rusher. The Browns are overstocked with pass rushers right now. They've got to take a guy for the secondary because that's where they're next weakest.
A lot of the mock drafts had them taking Fitzpatrick from Alabama.
Yeah.
At 4.
Yep. Okay, that's 4.
Or it might be Saquon. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't. Well, yeah, because Kroll's leaving, so it could be Barkley actually. Okay, but at any rate, it's not. Okay, it's not Bradley yet. So that's Bradley. You've gotten all the way to 4. Now 5 is who?
Who is 5? Is it the Jets?
Yeah. Sure. The Jets.
I'm not sure. I think it's the Jets.
They got to be in there somewhere.
Sure. They're either 5 or 6. I think it's Jets, Broncos, or Broncos. Jets.
Oh, Broncos. Yeah. See, yeah, that's. We need to go up. So we need to make a deal with John's buddy, John Elway, to get that fit spot. If you really want Bradley, I think you could get him at 5.
5 or 6. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be good if we could. That'd be really, really good.
I got the letter here. It's Cleveland, the Giants are number 2, Indianapolis 3, Cleveland number 4 again. 5 is Denver, 6 is the Jets, Tampa Bay, and then there's Chicago's in there too. But Chicago's got to be going for a wide receiver, right? Because
they got Mike White, the guy that they drafted, played 5 games. 2 years.
And how many years has White been in the league? He'll go down again this year.
3 years and he's only played 5 games.
But remember, hey, the thing is, Joey, there's all kind of quarterbacks that are good quarterbacks that are running around free. I know Kirk Cousins is probably going to go to Minnesota. And then it's really rough to figure this out. Because, all of us, every 49er fan is going to try to find a way to get Bradley down to us. They're going to try to figure a way to get Chubb down to us. It's going to go on and on until we get to where we want at 9, Joey. All right, Joey, I tell you what, Joey, I'm looking for you Sunday, okay?
Are you going to be on later tonight?
No, we're going to do one show today. We're going to do this and that, call it a day. So, I'll see you Sunday. Actually, tomorrow we're going to be Red Gold. Coach is going to be on Red Gold Jam tomorrow. That should be fun. But Sunday we'll be back to fan gathering, all right?
All right, buddy. Hey, man, thanks for taking my call, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you calling in, Joey.
Go Niners.
Yeah. Have a great day, Joey.
Thank you, buddy.
Yo. And there's Jack. These are good hours for Jack, I think. Jack's what? Huh?
Yo, Ronbo, what's up?
It's something I get Jack. It's Jacques.
Tell me.
Yeah. Jacques, we just got through beating out the Raiders out of something. Anytime I could beat the Raiders out of anything, I'm just the happiest man. It's like,
Rumble, let me tell you, man, it's like a Super Bowl. We just win the Super Bowl, baby.
Who knows who we pick with that 9th pick? Jacques, it could be key player. It could be the exact player we needed that the Raiders may have not allowed us to get. So it could be Tremaine Edmonds.
Hell yeah. But let me tell you, man, I believe on my coach and I believe on my GM, man. I swear to God, man, them two, woo-wee.
Tell you. things are looking. We're not having no bad luck. Since that Garoppolo boy landed in San Francisco, do you notice how our luck has gotten better and better and better? I want to thank his mama for having him. You know, the dude has just done some weird things at that clubhouse. People love him. They're playing better football than they played in a long time. I'm telling you, things are just going way too good. What's next? We pick up who in the we pick up who in the free agency. We pick up who in the draft. These are all the parts that fit together to get us into the playoffs next year.
Hey, but listen, Ronbo, I don't think we need Landry, to be our wide receiver, man.
Oh no, you didn't worry about
him,
that.
Man. He got attitude problem, man.
And nobody's gonna give up no 2 first-round draft picks for Landry. That's what Miami in effect did. We tag him, all right, and then they told, hey, Jarvis, go out and see if you can find yourself a job. We'll be right back here waiting for you. We get them 2 first-round draft picks for your ungrateful ass. I can't wait. But Miami may have messed up. They might end up paying Landry $16 million a year because the thing is, nobody's gonna give them no 2 first-round draft picks for Jarvis Landry.
But they talking about Chicago might go after him.
If Chicago does that, they will be the chumps of the century. They let John make a fool out of him last year. You gonna tell me they gave him 2 first-round draft picks for Jarvis Landry? You can do better. You want to give up 2 first-round draft picks? There's probably a bunch of teams will let you have somebody, and it ain't gonna be Jarvis Landry.
Yeah.
Not overly impressed.
But check this out, Ronbo. The Colts, they done cut
Frank Gore.
What's his name? The running back.
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think we should go after him?
I'd love to see him on the team, but the practicality of it is they probably won't do that. Because, we're a team that's still trying to put the pieces together. If we were already established and ready to roll in the Super Bowl, and Frank could do nothing but add to what we got, I think for sure, I'm pretty sure that they would do it. Because Jed York would insist. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ronbo, I tell you what, man. Tonight I'm gonna go get my drink on, all right, and we're gonna celebrate, baby.
Yeah, it's still too early. Jacques, where are you, man?
I'm in Miami.
Okay, so wait, what you got? What noon? What? Oh, it's getting about 2 or 3 o'clock though.
No, right now it's about to be 2 in the afternoon.
It is cocktail hour, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
And it's Friday too. You go right ahead. It's celebration time anyway.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jack. I tell you what, I'll be looking for you.
All right. So Ronbo, hey, I'll see you on Sunday. All right.
I'll be looking for you too. All right.
All right.
All right, Jack. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
AJ. AJ. AJ's gotten hip. He turns the speakerphone off so we can't hear what. You see, AJ has always got excitement going on because he has a speakerphone on, and you can tell what's going on in the background. AJ just shut us out. AJ! AJ, where you at, man? Come on in, AJ! All right, let's go back to leave Arizona. Let's go back to SoCal.
Oh, hey, here. I thought I was talking to you. My bad. I had you on mute. I didn't take my mute off, my brother.
I know, AJ, man. Come on, AJ. You know better than that, man. We want to hear what's going on with AJ, man. You put us on mute. We can't hear what's going on anymore, man.
Yes, sir, man. My bus, man. So what's the policy looking like, man? We're going to be legit with this 9th pick?
AJ, yes, indeed. First of all, beating the Raiders just... Whew, man, I tell you, that was such a relief. AJ, you lived in the Bay Area. You know how them people are, man. If we'd have lost a coin toss to the Raiders, man, it'd have been all over, man. It would have been
they'd have been cutting up all day long, man.
It'd been no peace in this part of the Bay.
We got something legit, man. But I was gonna ask you. So since I'm getting my car oil change or whatnot, you think we're gonna get our legit linemen in this draft?
Offense or defense?
Linemen? Offensive linemen.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder. I think the 49ers are going to want to go for offensive linemen. I think they're going to go free agency with the offensive linemen. They got a couple of choices.
I think we do. I guarantee you we need to. If I was a GM, I mean, surprisingly, that would be my first pick. I don't give a damn. I'll have to get a decent ass lineman, someone powerful, someone legit like what was that dude that got traded to Arizona? Akatupe.
Oh, now you got me doing it too. What's which?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, a big guy,
Yeah, no, I
I mean,
know.
somebody strong, big.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. When you did that, my vowels went all crazy. What is his name? Ayupati. Okay, there it is. It's Ayupati. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, but you know what? Andrew Norwell, I understand, is still standing by. He's not been franchise tagged. You got that guy Satone over in Chicago. There's a couple of big guys out there that don't need any training and can come right in on your team and help you right away. If you can get Norwell, who's only 26, he's well seasoned and he's young, you go that route rather than draft one because you don't know what's going to happen in the draft. You know the kid looks good. He's got all the potential and all the credentials, but he comes in, he's got to be trained. Maybe he doesn't work out as well. So I got a feeling the 49ers, the big surprise is probably going to be Norwell.
Well,
He's that's a nice surprise. So, an offensive lineman, yeah. That would be the ideal thing.
Are you gonna be coming on again later on today?
No, I'm gonna take off for the day, but I'm gonna Sunday I'll be back. Saturday we'll be back. Red Gold GM tomorrow, and then Sunday we'll be back to talk more football.
Okay, yeah, because I was watching you earlier on YouTube, but for some reason, I'm getting very much lag because I don't have unlimited
Wi-Fi.
What they call data. So I was like, let me call it. It's better to call you now. But I'm gonna go ahead and spend the extra $1 to get that unlimited eventually here.
It's always fun to save. Whatever you can cut back, right? It's always fun to save here and there, and then you find out later on you want the premium package, or whatever it is.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
No, I know what you mean, man.
We need this win, man. We need 12 wins, bro. So I'm just letting you know we need about 12 wins.
I like that. I think it's very doable too. There's just a couple of pieces that got to fall into place, and that 12 wins might be easier than we think. Because 10 wins, I think, is really in the bag this year. I don't see nobody beating the 49ers. I don't see the 49ers losing more than 4 games is about it. 5 games, 6 maybe. Yeah.
I got one last thing, man. It's hella funny to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's up with this? Your boy Trey from VA and Trez from Atlanta. They got back together.
You heard about that?
I don't get it. I still don't get it. It's funny, man. I'm like, what the hell? Did he touch the hot stove? And then he said no.
I
don't know, man. It's funny.
They had to get to bed, and I knew they would get back together soon. I don't know what the thing was about. They just got tired for a minute, but I knew they'd be back. So yeah, they're back together.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right,
checking in with you.
Hey, Jay, be looking for you Sunday, man.
I'm gonna follow you on YouTube.
There you go. All right, fam. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Let's roll on over to SoCal. Hey, Vader!
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing, brother?
Vader, you know what's up, man. I'm doing magnificent. Anytime we stop the Raiders from talking crap, I'm just the happiest man as I can be.
Oh, yes. It's always a good day whenever we can put on the Raiders. But you know what would have made it a little better?
What's that?
John would have went over and talked to Gruden. Said, hey, you want to trade up for this 9th pick? Oh! That would have been fantastic. Do it like the Bears, huh? Like we did the Bears.
Ooh, man. That would have made my day. Boy, Vader, you called it, man. Oh, that would have been hilarious. Especially when the microphones can pick it up and everybody can hear it.
Oh, yeah. That'd be classic.
That's awesome. That's a good one, Vader. I like that. Oh.
Yeah, but, I'm excited. We got the 9th pick. I mean, we got a couple of options that we can go after, but still, man, I like that kid from UCLA, like we were talking about yesterday, for the outside tackle. That could be a possibility, but that's a little bit down the line there. I wouldn't waste the first pick on that.
And you don't have to. You can get him in the 3rd round probably. So
3rd round, yeah, exactly. So maybe we might trade down and get more picks.
Yeah, if somebody wants that 9th pick, and now you're probably in better position to do that than you would have been at the 10th pick. So now everybody's talking about the Buffalo Bills 21 and 22. Now your 21 and 22 might be a little more possible. Just a little bit more, not a lot, but a little bit more. So we'll see.
But it's you know, it's the 9th pick. I don't know what. I mean, we can go. There's different options. I mean, we do. You know, we need a pass. Of course, I'm on your train, dude. I want a pass rusher. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want a pass rusher. You know, wide receiver stuff. We can pick that up. Maybe if you draft or down the draft pick poll. As far as a wide receiver, maybe even a running back, but you know, hopefully we you know, I'm looking at a dominant pass rusher. But do you feel they're going to go more towards the draft to get that, or more towards free agency?
Yeah, which position are you talking about? You talking about pass rusher or?
Yeah, just pass rusher.
Yeah, you know what? The pass rusher, that bank has been tapped out. After Ziggy and Robert Quinn, as I mentioned, is not going to be available. Ziggy's not going to be available. They've already franchise tagged him. Ain't nobody getting two first round picks for Ziggy. They're going to have to go to the draft now if they want a pass rusher. Because, you know, John Lynch they're already talking about now, they're looking toward Eli Harold and Peter Talmopinu. And then they're going to have to go toward the draft and see if they can find a kid that they can really work with. So, and then we still got, of course, we got Cassius Marsh.
Right.
And there's probably a couple other guys on there. We got that. Somebody mentioned, you remember that thin kid? Was that you told me about him? Remember the thin kid we had last year that got hurt? He is really quick. He got hurt in preseason. I think he got before the season started. Oh, I forgot his name. Anyway, if they could beef him up, that kid's got potential.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was his name?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, he got hurt early in the season, and we lost him.
Okay, we lost him, yeah.
Razor, who's that kid, man? That thin kid we lost at the beginning of the season that I was kind of impressed with. I think a lot of people were, but he needs to gain weight, and that may be why he got hurt, Bader. I think a lot of these kids come in and just.
Well, we had but again, you know, it was the first year for the coaches, and we had a lot of people that went down.
Yeah,
we had a lot of. I mean, we more than we like to brag about. I mean, we had pure rookies in there towards the end of the season there. So hopefully, with seeing that, the Niners take a different course as far as getting these guys in shape and ready for the season, so they can last. Was it DJ Jones? Was that it? Was that
DJ Jones is DJ Jones comes out.
Tackle, right?
Yeah, he's a big guy in the middle.
What was his name?
Yeah, something. Is it?
But anyways, I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember. Yeah, we got to get Razor. Remember who his name is.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
It seems like his last name is this last
name?
Yeah,
you know, and then again, we need a corner.
No, not Victor Bolden.
I wouldn't give up no 9th round for no corner. No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, that's a little too much of a high price to pay. But a lot of mock drafts have us picking up a corner for our first.
Yeah, no, it's a tough. The Chancellor James is actually my guy at safety. This kid was an outside linebacker or defensive end, really thin but fast. He was getting around. I like Chancellor James though, man. That dude's gonna be a good safety. No, you know what? That cornerback is actually one of the positions that's a priority. So the 49ers may do that with that 9th pick. It's hard to tell what they're gonna do with that 9th pick.
You wanna drop that cash on that? On a corner? We'll be falling into the Rams category, brother.
No, you're talking about
you don't want to do that.
Wait. You're talking about a trade. No, I'm talking about using the ninth pick for a pick.
Yeah, for a corner, and if the guy's phenomenal, I mean, then we're looking at forking out some money, right?
No. I mean, when the 49ers are on the clock, the 49ers select a cornerback. I wasn't talking about any cornerback. Yeah, not a trade of any kind.
Oh, gotcha. I got you.
Yeah.
Not free agency. Just
no. Free agency is another story, and I don't know who they're going to get. A cornerback's available now in the free agency market. It looks pretty thin, Bader. I don't even know who they'd be looking at. Oh, I mentioned Rashawn Melvin. That's about the only guy I can think of left. Nobody's going to pay. I don't know. They could go after Johnson. I'm not sure about that. But Bader, we're going to have to go. Tell you what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to look for you Sunday, okay?
All right, I'll see you Sunday, man. I wanted to call in because I know you weren't going to have a show this evening.
Yeah.
But, again, shout out to the fam and the Niner Empire, of course. Not Nation, Empire. And I got to make this one quiet because I'm in my office again. Letting it go on Ready Go Radio. We won the coin toss on Ronbo Sports. You guys have a good one.
Vader, that's hilarious, man. Blame his, he had to do it quietly. All right, Vader, that was very good. All right, and let's go to Jack out in the UK. Jack!
Oh, yeah, baby. We did it, huh? Number 9 pick overall, huh?
We did it, Jack. And I tell you,
I knew he was going to get it.
I kind of did, too.
Get it. And, you seen John Gruden's look on his face after they called 49ers. That was priceless, huh, Ronbo?
Did you hear what Vader said? It would have been nice had John went over to Gruden and said, "You want to trade up for that 9th pick?"
Only in the Bay Area.
That was awesome, man.
Yeah, it's snowing like crazy in the UK right now, so it's good to get some Niner feedback and to get this day. I think I'm still going to go with Derwin James, but I wouldn't mind if we got a cornerback, like a few of these cornerbacks coming out, or if we get one through free agency. I'm just really excited, as I am every year, and I wait for this all to go down, man, you know?
I tell you, that is exactly, it's Jimmy Gilbert. Jack, do you remember Jimmy Gilbert last year in preseason?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He was hurt last year, and he needs to gain a lot of weight, but he showed a lot of promise early in the season, and because we're still looking for that guy to come off the edge. And if they could beef Jimmy Gilbert up, I think they might be surprised at what he's capable of doing. So,
like
Cody,
that,
thanks, Cody.
People like this, there's all kinds of people, man. I mean, we don't know what the hell's going to happen, who's going to pieces that we can plug, whether from free agency or the draft or whatever. There are a few different variables of why, they want to go for this guy rather than that guy. I just think if we get some punishers, like I'm telling you guys, man, it can make our defense like fearful, like it was back when Willis and the Cowboy and all of them were there, and that got us to the Super Bowl. So I'm looking forward, man. I just can't wait, and I think Ferrari is innocent again. Like I was telling you guys, I think a couple months ago is innocent, or about a month ago, is innocent until proven guilty, and he's gonna get a slap on the wrist. So don't worry about that too much. We don't need Raquan. I see a few knocks on him.
Yeah, and it's always a crapshoot when you go in the draft. Anyway, guys are just tearing up in college. They come into the pros, and the game doesn't translate. So yeah, it's kind of scary, but we'll see.
Hey, let's keep it moving, Ronbo. Good stuff, man. I'm glad you're on this early. It gives me a chance to just jump on,
Yeah, But couldn't miss that. I could not miss that coin toss. I was nervous as hell before it started, but like you say, I kind of had in the back of my mind, we can win this. We'll win this, and we did. God, that was a nice feeling.
Good stuff, Ronbo.
All right, Jack. Talk to you later. I'll be back Sunday, okay?
All right, baby.
Peace. Yeah. All right, Jack. Appreciate you. Yeah, Jose Moreno. No, it's not Aaron Lynch. I found him. It's Jimmy Gilbert. It's definitely Jimmy Gilbert. And linebacker, we got Donovan Newsome. I'm not sure about Donovan Newsome. Defensive back, Don Jones. But Don Jones is more of a special teams guy. Who else is on the list? Chris Jones. And I said Jimmy Gilbert, Donovan Newsome, Prince Charles Iwara. I thought we got rid of the Prince. I think we did, actually. Asa Jackson still at the cornerback. So, yeah, we got quite a few people there. Yeah, all right. Hey, what was that? Was that Dre? Hey, Dre! Now, see, now watch Dre.
Up, baby?
What's up,
man? Hey, man.
Yeah,
man. Hey, man. Hey, until it kick off, you know what I mean? You got to come in. You got to come clock in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's currently where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Are you clocking in?
It's gonna kick off one day, but today ain't today. I still got Cure in the feed. You feel me? But what's going on, man? What's going on? I see we won that coin flip, huh?
We did, Dre, and ain't got to hear no noise from the Raider fans behind winning that toss, which was gonna be a pain in the neck. So, I'm feeling real good about that. Anytime I can get some relief from Raider fans, I'm delighted. Them some irritating, boy. So, Dre, I think you moved to a position where your signal died, Dre. Dre's gonna have to reconnect. All right, let's go to the next call until Dre gets rehooked. Who we got there? We got. Oh, it's Wyatt. Hey, Wyatt.
Rumbo.
Yo, Wyatt. It's things
Hey,
are
man,
still coming up
we just got our
roses.
first win. We just got our first win of the season, man. By the end of next season, we'll be 2-0 against the Raiders.
And then we could talk about the King of the Bay, since they've been talking about the King of the Bay since 4 years ago. And that they won
be the
one
King
game.
of Vegas here pretty soon.
Yeah.
It won't even matter, but hey,
You guys-
about that, I'd love to see a week 2 Monday night matchup against the Raiders. Wouldn't that be cool?
Exactly, because we need 1 week to get warmed up. And by the second week, yeah, come on, Raiders. Yeah, get on this field. Let's go. You guys been the King of the Bay for the last. You won 1 game out of 16 years, and you declared yourself the Kings of the Bay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get that cleared up and shut you up, because it's going to be the last King of the Anything contest that you guys are going to be involved in the Bay Area. Oh, to send the Raiders off with a loss, put an L in that. Oh, God, that'd be so awesome, boy.
Send them packing a year early. I don't even care if your stadium's built yet. You can play in a soccer stadium like the Chargers do.
Yeah, because that's all, I mean, that's play out in that 900 degrees of heat. Awesome. Woo, man.
Yeah, man. I guess in other news, good news, because I guess the Seahawks are trying to trade Michael Bennett.
Yeah, they're serious, because everybody's talking about that now. Do you want Michael Bennett? I mean, should he be in a 49er uniform?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, I think his time's up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's still got plenty of juice. I mean, I think he went to the Pro Bowl last year, but...
Oh, he goes every year.
Nah, he's getting older. He's kind of a distraction. Nah, I'm over it.
Yeah, he's... and we're going with youth. We want to get our young guys in there and get them rolling right now. We don't want Michael Bennett taking up a space. Nah, that's not a good idea. You got to get the kid in there and let him just start getting matured and get him in there and get him up to speed. So Michael Bennett, if he'd want to play, he'd have to sit on the bench, though. He'd come in on special downs, things like that. Who do you think's going to trade for him, though?
I can see the Raiders picking him up. Hell, you got Bruce Irvin over there.
Yeah.
I mean, they take everybody's leftovers.
Yeah. Yeah. They've been doing that to us for years, haven't they? So, yeah. Go ahead, Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
They'll get him. I don't know. What would they give the Seahawks for Michael Bennett, though? Give him Alvin Smith.
Yeah.
I think Alvin's still under their employ. And don't the Raiders still have Alvin Smith? Isn't he still under their don't they still have ownership or rights to him, to his contract?
I think they do. But he's like, I don't know what. I think he's
done. He's
suspended
toast
from by the league.
Somebody said he's out of money.
I mean, it's just a mess with him. Yeah.
He said he's out of money now. I understand the child support people are after him. So, Alvin Smith, and he could have avoided all of that. He could have avoided all of that, but no.
Yeah, he was a troubled one.
Hall of Fame
but
talent.
Hey, man, yeah, I think because of the Reuben Foster deal, I think we do go linebacker in this draft.
Yeah, Tremaine.
That's just one of my early predictions, just because we have no choice now,
Yeah, which could be a blessing, because if you do pick up Tremaine Edmonds and Reuben Foster gets scared straight, and now we got Edmonds and Foster, good Lord, how awesome would that be? God.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous, man. You think Edmonds would be a better suited for inside or outside linebacker, though?
See, that would be determined later, because I want to know myself, where is he the strongest? Because I want him on the edge. But everybody says, he's not an edge rusher. He's an outside linebacker. I say, guys, can I explain something to you for a minute here? It used to be that the outside linebacker came from the outside. Outside linebacker, edge, okay? So I don't know why people get all mad at me when I say put him on the edge. He's not an edge rusher. How come? I don't get it. So, we'll see.
Yeah, he's kind of like a hybrid, I mean, he's a freak athlete, with freak stature, but
6'5".
I don't know where he would land, where we would fit him in there. Either inside or outside for sure, but
he'd be the J.J. Watt. He'd be that J.J. Watt type that he can do anything he wants to do. If you want to play this today, you want to pretend like you're Jadeveon Clowney, go ahead. You want to be Ruben, you can be that too. I think he can do anything he wants to do. So, we're out of time. I just noticed. So let me see you Sunday if you do to get a time, okay?
All right, man.
All right,
Sounds
be
good,
looking for you,
Ronbo.
man.
Have a good day, man.
You too,
Go
bro.
Niners.
Yeah. All right, so Dre's hooked back up again. Dre, sup? As soon as I went to Dre, he froze. Oh, Dre. Dre, you know what? Next time you get in a spot where you live, you might want to don't move. I think it has something to do with your mobility there. All right. Let's go to let's go. What we got here? Hey, Vincent.
Ronbo.
Yeah, Vincent. What's up, man?
What's up, Ronbo? Hey, I'm gonna go to work today, and the Raider fans are gonna be like, "Hey, we knew you was gonna win. We knew you was gonna win."
Yeah, they gonna pretend, right?
They're gonna pretend.
Don't accept it. They didn't know. They would have been just overjoyed had we not won. We got number 9. We got number 9. The 49ers at number 10. I can just see it now, So yeah.
So now that we got number 9, Ronbo, real quick, what do you think we're gonna head up to? Like, what do you think we're positively gonna do?
I'm gonna have to wait till I'm gonna stop speculating. Right now, I would say Tremaine Edmonds, but I'm gonna wait till after the 14th, and then I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna know, cause you know what, free agency is the 49ers aren't saying anything. There's no hint. There's no clues. They pretended like they weren't even interested in Vontae Davis and Marquise P. They act like they didn't even care. Even went as far as to say, them dudes don't fit the program, people. We weren't interested in them. And Jermaine Johnson's over there.
I was going to tell you, you don't think that they would still go for a running back? I mean, for a linebacker, even if the Ferrari didn't get into trouble? I mean, you don't think they'd still try to go after Edmonds?
No, I do.
Got that number 9.
I really think they're going after Tremaine Edmonds. I just want to. I'm trying to figure out because John is very. You think you know what he's getting ready to do, but you don't. Because he fooled me last year. I'm trying to see if I can stay ahead of him this year. Because he had me thinking he was going to pick up anybody but Solomon Thomas. First thing he said was Solomon Thomas. Oh! Whoa! So that's why I don't know.
So they said, and then Lynch said that it was his draft last year, right? So he was going to let Kyle do most of it this year.
Yeah, so you wonder if Kyle will go offense or not, right?
Yeah, that's why I was still thinking. That's why I wish like Ferrari didn't have to do all that trouble. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like they would have still maybe got Edmonds, from the coin toss. But we're gonna see how. Because you said we're good with a pass rusher. I was listening to the show yesterday. It looks like they're gonna keep. They're high on Eli Harold. So.
But Vince, how do you feel about Eli coming off the edge?
Oh man.
See, that's
you know what? I liked Eli Harold coming in.
Yeah.
His first couple years with us, but then he just fell off, Ronbo. But I mean, I do kind of feel what everybody says. I mean, maybe they did tell him to just lose some weight, and they liked him for that. What is it? Were you running? It's not the 3-4 no more. It's the 4.
Well, we're running 4-3 now. But you know what?
4-3, yeah.
Yeah. Here's the funny thing about that, though. Somebody said that Eli Harold has done everything they've asked him to do. Last year they had him in coverage a lot because the fact he's playing a Sam linebacker in that position, this particular defense does get into coverage a lot. So you don't have Eli rushing the passer a lot on third down situations. That's the Leo's job. The year last year was another story. So I don't know. I feel bad for him. So hopefully they give him a chance. If he is a Leo, we'll find out now. I understand he's lost weight again. He had got up to around 275 or so. He's back down to 235 now.
Yeah.
So maybe he's getting.
It just worries me because I don't want them to. I don't want him to start late. You know what I mean? Although he's been with us for all those years, I don't want him to start later on in the season, like to be improving. I want that guy to be good right away.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. It's a scheme that all of them have to get used to. Because remember, those guys are all coming out of a 3-4 after 1 year. We all may have been a little impatient with those guys. We may see a whole other team since they get to have 2 years in the system, because they've had 1 year in every system for the last 3 years in a row. Now they've got a system they've been with for a second year. They may be hot this year. They may be just bad.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So.
Well, we're gonna see how it goes now, Ronbo. We got that number 9. We'll see if we trade it down. Or or we see what we do.
Yeah, we will, Vince. All right, Vince. I'll tell you what. I'll look for you Sunday. Okay.
No worries, Ronbo. Hey, love you for what you do, Ronbo.
Thanks, fam. All right.
Shout out to the Heart Foundation. Go Niners.
Yeah. All right, Vince. Don't work too hard now, man. Look for you Sunday.
All right. Thank you, Ronbo.
Thank you. All right, let's see if we get Dre hooked up this time. Hey, Dre.
What's going on, man? I had service difficulties, bro. What's popping?
Yeah, I know, yeah. No, we're just sitting laughing and clowning the Raiders right now and thinking about what we're going to do with that ninth pick.
Hey, man, I think about something. I think that Roger Goodell really set Kyle Shanahan down, and the owner of the Atlanta Hawks said, hey, we haven't won the championship, but we need to make sure that Tom Brady is solidified as one of the greats. So we're going to make sure that they win this game, even though you guys should win. And, Kyle, we're going to let you have what you won in Frisco. We're going to let you have Jimmy G. And in about 2 years, you're going to win the Super Bowl. So, but we got to have this one this year, Kyle. Because, I mean, everything just worked out too perfectly, bro. It's like this shit was preordained. Like, it was a lot of work going on behind the scenes, bro. And I'm just so happy that it happened to be with the 49ers organization. DREGHXZT. DREGHXZT at Instagram. That's me. So the last guy, the guy before the last guy before the last guy who said that it was a stupid move to get Michael Bennett. Well, he only had 8.5 sacks and he went to the Pro Bowl. How many fucking defensive linemen that did we have that had 8.5 sacks and that went to the Pro Bowl? Not sure.
That's so true.
I'll wait. How many?
It's boy.
How many?
You know how many did he have? I'm not sure. I haven't been counting. Dre, you know what the thing is though, Dre? You got to worry about getting a guy like Bennett because you can't make him sit on the bench. But you at the same time,
why would he?
Why would he? Dre, the thing
why
is,
would he? Name one person. Name one defensive lineman besides the Cassius Marsh who could line up against who's better than Michael Bennett right now on our team. Okay, name one.
Dre, let me ask you a question. Who are you gonna trade?
Ronbo.
What are you gonna give up?
I love you. I love you to death.
What are you
I told you.
What are you gonna
give up? The same thing. Give up a 6th round draft pick. He got drafted in the 7th, so you give up a 5th or 6th.
He's a Pro Bowler. He's a Pro Bowler.
Bro,
you're not going to get away with that, Dre.
Hey, bro.
You're not going to get away with giving away a 6th round pick.
Seattle already don't want to pay him the money, and they're already shopping him. So I'm pretty sure we can give him a round and a player that we really don't need. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they need a tight end because Jimmy Graham ain't coming back. So maybe give him a guy like Cole Hicatini in a 5th rounder. Cole Hicatini is very talented, but he's been on the practice squad all last year.
But Dre, you're thinking that they're going to take any garbage we give them. I don't think so.
I don't think Cole Hicatini is garbage.
Okay, put it this way: you're giving me your All-Pro guy. They're going to ask for a lot, Dre. There's no
They don't want him.
They're not.
They don't want him no more, bro.
But they still
they're
want.
Not giving up shit.
They want something in return.
If they were giving him up, they'd be cutting him. They're not cutting him. They want to trade for him. So they're not giving him up.
Okay.
They don't want him no more.
Somebody's going to deal with him, and we're going to see. I'm going to show you when it happens.
I'm not saying that is necessarily going to happen. I'm just saying that it would be nice to get a veteran who's won a Super Bowl, who we played against, who's familiar with San Francisco, who I actually happen to be a fan of personally. You know what I'm saying?
No, I like his play. The guy's awesome.
I would love to have Michael Bennett on my team. I don't know about anybody else, but I would love to have Michael Bennett on my team. I'm just saying.
He's awesome. There's nothing wrong with his play. It's just what you got to give up. What do you got to give up? You got to give up something. Pete Carroll couldn't get rid of Richard Sherman last year because they was asking too much. Seattle,
they gonna try to get rid of him this year because I ain't paying nobody $15 million for after you tore your Achilles. I mean that's not happening.
And he had his other Achilles taken care of too. Both his Achilles are out now. Richard Sherman's running around there on a scooter now. So you know.
Right. Hey, you said what's the joint that you lean on? But yeah, bro, I'm just happy. I'm delighted. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good as always in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be alive, walking on flat ground.
That's true.
And, you know what I mean? I'm at work earning some money for my family, and at the same time on the Ronbo show, and we got our pick. So what could be more better than that?
I don't know, Dre.
I have no idea.
A Friday evening. Have you seen the movie? Have you seen Panther yet?
No.
There you go.
That's
how you finish up your Friday. That movie is killer.
Yeah, I think I said that. I'm gonna go see that tonight because I do my 9 to 5 during the week, but on the weekends I also referee AAU tournament games, and then I also train my son. As you know, you my friend on Instagram, bro. So I stay busy, but I got to start finding some time. I got to start giving up a little bit of this money so I could do more extracurricular activities.
There you go. Because what is life without a good time?
All right, bro.
All right, Dre. Go ahead, have a good day, man.
Love you, bro.
Hey, love you
Not
back,
red
fam.
and gold, letting it go on the Ronbo show, like my boy said. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and when we have Monday Night Raw, bro, I'm gonna do my new Ric Flair entrance, man. They go, you know what I'm saying? I got something for the people. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm having a problem holding these LeBron 15 down. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all have a good day.
You too, Dre. Look for you Sunday. All right, Dre.
All right, bro.
And let's go. Hey, we're going next. Is that James? Hey, James.
Yo, what up, Ronbo?
Ah, James, just sit back here and enjoying the fact that we got the Raiders all under control.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that thing is.
God.
That thing. Hold on a minute. I'm standing under a doggone speaker. I hope I don't lose you.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's like progress in the making. I mean, it's just all coming together.
Yeah.
Get the QB.
Yeah, we already got that.
9th draft pick now.
Yep.
And I do believe that. At the end of the day, their whole plan was to go and get another linebacker anyway, because Ruben, I mean, you know, he gets nicked up a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think that next linebacker was necessary. And at the same time, I'm just taking it all in, because even though Edmonds is such a great linebacker, and I believe he's going to be one of the greats, but I don't know, to me, I'm stuck on that boy in Wuso, man.
Oh.
And what I've seen off the tape of him, and I mean, they still got 3 young linebackers didn't even get on the field besides preseason. Jimmy Gilbert, 6'5".
Yeah,
he was
absolutely.
230 when they drafted him. They beat Gilbert up. Gilbert's about 252, something like that now.
Oh, is
And
he?
then
Wait, hey, James, talk to me more about that. How do you know that? You've been checking in on him?
I've been checking in on him. Jimmy Gilbert, listen, Jimmy Gilbert could have came off IR and actually got in the lineup. And for some reason, they put him on pause, bro. Now they got him as well as another young linebacker, Donovan Newsom, had a neck stinger last year in preseason.
Yeah, that's pretty serious.
Now,
I remember that.
Newsom and Gilbert didn't even get on the field. We got an unfinished product that we don't know what we have, man. But I mean, if they get Edmonds, I'm elated. But realistically, I'm also happy with the fact that usually in them cases where they're ready to charge you with something, they would have came back with an indictment. And so far, there's not an indictment on Reuben Foster, not for that domestic violence so far. And that's a good thing.
I know.
Now, will there be punishment from the league?
Yes.
I assume so, because of the misdemeanor drug charge down in Alabama, Tuskegee, Alabama, somewhere like that down there in the other side of the bay, the woods or something. But anyway, it's, you know, those are good signs. And I'm really glad that we got that pick, because you never know. They may turn around and trade that pick back, man. You
heard what Vader said, right?
There's a possibility, because you still acquire more draft picks. And, I mean, it's some really, really good, talented linebackers that are out there, man.
I know.
And I don't know, but to me, I love Edmonds because he can play edge rusher. He is similar to a J.J. Watt type.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, Wuso is a freak of nature, man.
I see him
play outside and inside linebacker.
And his athleticism is just ridiculous. I mean, that dude's his athleticism is ridiculous.
I'm trying. Listen, man. The thing about it, I watched the tape on him in one game in particular where he played against, I think it was Iowa. Every time that quarterback tried to throw a screen, a little outlet pass to a receiver or a running back, he was knocking balls down. He was completely knocking balls down. I mean, the guy he's proven his point that he belongs, and that's just what it is.
Yeah. He reminds me of Kowalski T going up in the air. That
Yeah, he
boy's
does.
vertical is ridiculous. Yeah.
He does. That's his most impressive game. When you look at the tape on him, you're like, how could this guy be an inside linebacker?
Mm.
But then they had him rated as an outside linebacker or an inside linebacker. He played both positions with USC. But on the outside, he's so versatile and athletic to whereas you can't throw nothing on that guy. No screens, no little short outlet passes, and your running back better not come his way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
He's quick.
Running back better not come his way unless he's tapping out on his helmet like, I'm coming out of the game. I need to go to the sideline. Because this guy is,
he made
nothing for nothing.
I'm
not doubting Edmonds.
They give him day two. You know what? They give him day 2, and I saw 2 and 3 on Walter Sports. He won't go day 1, but he's a 2 to 3. So the
Now,
49ers
listen,
depends on how many draft picks they get.
You know what though, Ronbo?
Mm-hmm.
What about if they turn around and pull the plug and go get that safety Derwin James and wait on the second day and go after Nwuso?
I know, right? Everybody, you know what? That's why I think they're going to get Derwin James, because that's the guy that nobody really expects. They keep giving us Tremaine.
I'm trying to tell you.
But it could be Derwin, because I like Derwin. What he brings to the table is serious.
I'm going to tell you like this. The 85 Bears turned around, had Otis Wilson hurt, and I forgot who their other linebacker was besides of Mike Singletary.
Mm.
But anyway, they had 2 limping linebackers.
Yeah.
What did they do? They played a secondary that was basically 4 safeties on the field, and believe it or not, they were even better than the starting 11 defenders.
See, quickness and strength. Your safety is one of the best. That's the best football player on the field. He's got it all.
I'm trying to tell you now.
Speed, strength, and usually just enough size. Yeah, I tell you, James, we got to go. We got to continue on Sunday if you get some time, all right?
All right, man.
All right, James. Be looking for you.
All right, be blessed, man.
Hey.
Niner Empire, Niner for life.
Yeah.
Go Niners. Love what you're doing, Ronbo.
Thanks, fam. See you Sunday. All right, I see George. We got no audio on George. Are we done? Yeah, I guess we're done. Okay. So, we got somebody else here? George, he's got audio now. I hear something. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Walker. Who we got here? George. George, you got no. George, you got no audio. George, check the instruction, George. You got one thing missing there, because I can see you, but I can't hear you. All right. Check. Rate. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on now. Yeah, George, you got no audio. George, check the instructions in the app again, and see if you can find. Go to step 1, and that way you get your audio in. You might be able to get it now, George. Take a look at the instruction. George, is he in now?
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Ah, there you are, George. Ah! I like the shirt,
What's
George.
up, Ronbo?
You, George.
Thank you, man. Jerry Rice, Hall of Fame edition.
There you go, man. Hey, George.
Finally get a chance to talk to you.
Hey, delighted, man.
Face to face.
All right, man. So, George, how you doing tonight, man? You delighted with that coin toss?
Hell yeah, man. I just want to start off with this. Shout out to my homie Danielson. He's a big Raider fan. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send you the link so you can see this later.
That was just that thing to do tonight, man. Give a shout out to the Raider Nation.
Shout out to all the Raider fans. Hell yeah. They deserve to be in front of us because they suck even more than we do.
Yeah.
But now look at this. We're in front of them, and we're going to beat their ass from the beginning of the season.
There you go. And they still suck. Hey, you know what's so funny? Because the fact is, I think, we have some resident Raider fans that I expected here tonight, but they lost us. So I want to give a shout out to Frexy. That's Frexcy. Frexy likes to come in and troll the chat every time he comes in. Hey, man, you 49er fans are let me do a little bit of Frexy. You 49er fans are delusional, man. You guys are going to lose for the next 5 years. It's going to take 5 or 6 years before you even get your team up to speed. You don't have a quarterback. Frexy, we got a quarterback. He's better than Derek Carr. George.
Hell yeah, he is.
I can't tell you how much I like having a quarterback better than Derek Carr. Man, it means so much to me. But what are you thinking, George? What do you on your mind here, man?
Yeah, well, I was just watching the running backs right now, and I was reading about what you were talking about yesterday, how you said that the 49ers might draft Ronald Jones.
Yeah.
So I was looking at his 40 time. He did pretty good. But, yeah, that's just something to look at right now with the running back class. But I still feel like we're going to take Tremaine Edmonds with the first pick if we don't trade back down.
I think
we don't
you're
trade lower into the draft.
I think you're right. Because you know what? We can always depend on George. The 49ers, I don't think they're ever going to go for a running back in the first round. The running back's position in the NFL right now is not, if you're not going to pick up Barkley, why are you picking up anybody else? Because the guy in the third round is going to be, there's so many good running backs in this draft. You can pick up a great running back in the third round, and even in the fourth round, there's so many good running backs.
Yeah.
This time. You look back at the film and all the running backs, some of those guys running 4.4, 4.5s, 4.6, got all kind of movability. You got, what's his name out of New England that everybody's all excited about right now, that the 49ers. Deion Lewis. I mean, there's just so many options. If you don't want to pay Carlos, there's just so many things you can do. We got our own guy. We got Joe Williams. If Joe Williams can hold on to the ball, that dude's going to be a badass. And we already know what Matt Breda brings to the table, so we're not in big trouble.
Yeah, he's a little speed back.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But it looks
good.
And
then like you were saying earlier, like it's kind of worrying too how they keep predicting that we're gonna get Denzel Ward because I don't think any of us want him to go in to be the 9th overall pick.
God, Mel
I don't think it'll be worth it.
Yeah. Mel Kiper can't quit it, man. Every time Mel will not let it go. Mel, he doesn't fit the scheme. He's 5'10", maybe on a good day, and we're gonna get a 5'10" guy. He's a good cover though, George. I understand you. I mean,
yeah,
whoever he's guarding is not gonna get away. I mean, he is not gonna let go. But he's still too small, so it's not gonna.
Yeah, but I feel like with the Ruben Foster situation, it'd be the safest bet to get Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna do it too because they're not talking about it. They didn't talk about Solomon T at all last year. Remember that? You never heard him say a word about Solomon Thomas. There was Solomon Thomas on all the mock drafts. I kept saying, these people don't know what they're talking about, man. The Raiders, 49ers aren't getting no Solomon Thomas. And you know what happened, right? So they're doing the same thing this year. They talk about other players.
Drafted him.
Yeah. They're talking about all these other guys. They talk about these players. Kyle even said something about Minka Fitzpatrick. And they talked about all those running backs the other day at the combine. I said, come on, man. These guys are pulling the same things they did last year. It's going to be Tremaine.
Yeah, we would have been lower in the draft, like around 4, 5, 6. We would have probably came out with Minka Fitzpatrick. But since he's going to be taken so high in the draft, then I think the best bet is going to be Edmonds.
You know what, though? Maybe not. Joshua Jackson is still in the mix. So between him and Minka, I'm not sure which one's going to go first. Number 9 pick's going to come really fast. How many quarterbacks you got? I got at least 3 quarterbacks going. So we're really, when you think about the quarterbacks, 1, 2, 3, so we're really at pick number 6. You can look at it that way. Yeah.
Because, the other teams that are in front of us are going to be drafting quarterbacks. Like, I'm pretty sure if the Broncos don't get Kirk Cousins, then they're going to be ones drafting Baker Mayfield or Josh Rosen. But, I mean, I feel like the first quarterback is going to be drafted out is going to be Sam Darnold, whether that be to Cleveland or that be whoever trades up to get him.
I think you're right. I think it's going to be Cleveland. Wait, let me just young Roldo. We need to stop with shutting corners out because they're 5'10" or 5'11". They can ball. Young Rollo, it's not about us. It's what Sal has already made it clear. He's got to have a long guy. I like those small guys. If we were playing the right kind of defense, I would say, please get me Denzel Ward. But the dude needs to be long because of the scheme they play. You need the longer cornerback to clog the lanes and use his range to confuse the quarterback just long enough for the defensive line to eat. That's the only reason why. I don't have anything against those smaller people.
That's why they're talking about the pass rush situation too, because I remember you said it last time. The reason why we didn't, the corners were doing bad is because the pass rush didn't get there in time.
Yeah.
So if the pass rush can do their job, then they frantic the quarterback and they get a pick, or if the coverage is good enough, then the D-line has to go in and
do the job.
Munch out on the quarterback.
Here you go. And if you have the long, rangy cornerbacks, he can distract and confuse the quarterback just long enough to give that defensive rush a little more time. They work both ways, is what it is. Hey, George, man, let me see you Sunday, man, if you get some time, all right? Be back, man. You already got the system down
Yeah,
pat.
I'll see.
All right. Be looking for you.
All right, Dan. Take it easy, Ronbo.
You too, George. Have a great night. All right.
You too. Thank you.
You, bro. And it's, hey, Razor.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yo.
First of all, Seattle won't trade Michael Bennett to the Niners, really.
That's a good point, huh? Hey.
Why would they trade Bennett to a division rival? And especially for Cole Hicatini? Come on now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The Hawks are going to ask for a heavy price. They know Michael Bennett could still play. I don't know why they want to get rid of him just yet, though. I guess they're doing like, some of your great ownership say no to get rid of these great players before it's too late. So maybe that's what they're doing.
Honestly, I think a team can get him for a late third or early fourth.
Yeah. That's about as low as you're going to go, though. I think.
Yeah, because he's up there in age, and he has a pretty high pay. I think it's $8 million or like $10 million of that.
Yeah, so they're going to take that into consideration. But you know what? Who's on the verge? Michael Bennett could end up in New England, couldn't he?
Yeah, I think they'll trade him to the AFC, not any division rival. That's nonsense.
No, but he's going to go to a contender. It's going to have to be a contender. You're not going to get a young and up-and-coming team is probably going to stay away from Michael Bennett. So they don't need him in Jacksonville. They got all the people they need. But the Patriots need a little defensive help, actually. Bennett's on his way to New England.
My guess would be Tampa Bay because they really need an edge rusher, and Chubb won't be there at 7 for Tampa Bay.
Hey, does Tampa Bay badly need... Okay, that's what we were trying to figure out yesterday. So, Sheik, Tampa Bay, they will take Chubb if he falls to that position. Okay, it's over. No possibility to get Chubb.
Tampa only has, what's his name? McCoy. That's all they have. They have nobody else.
They would take Bradley Chubb in a heartbeat. Yeah, so, all right. So, the 49ers... Hey, Razor, would you trade up, though? I mean, how bad do you want Chubb if you want him?
Ooh, I mean, bad enough to give up next year's first rounder? Is that's what it'll take to get Chubb?
You know what? I would do it too because he's a first round pick, right? If all you want is a first round pick, I'll use next year's first round pick. I already get to keep this year's first round pick. You got it. Unless they say you got to give me a first.
I'm giving up the first rounder. I'm giving up Jimmy Ward. One of our thirds, maybe because it's expensive to move up in the draft, especially.
Ooh, I know.
In the top 5,
10,
whatever.
Yeah, top 5. Yeah, I know. You got to pay something big. So yeah, I would do that. I agree with that. You give up a first round pick for next year's first round for Bradley Chubb. See, we're going to be rolling so hard next year. We can afford to let that first round pick go. And like you say, next year we'll have other assets. You want to trade somebody like Jimmy Ward or whatever you're talking about. Give me a first-round pick, not 2. You got him. We're back in the skinny with the first-round pick in the next 2019 draft. There's things to work with. You can do that. I like you thinking on that, Razor. Give somebody a first-round pick.
We might have the cornerback on our team already.
Who you got in mind?
Okay. If we draft Derwin James, he can play safety and corner, correct?
Right. They say.
Okay, so you can either put Derwin James at strong safety, put Tar at free safety,
Adrian Colbert.
You can put James at cornerback, and leave what's his name? Colbert at the free safety, or put Colbert at the cornerback.
Yeah, because Colbert can flip his hips. Did you notice when he moves, he's not stiff at all. So, and that flying through the air that I seen him do, that Eric Reed had to chill him out. His athleticism is off the hook, man. Yeah, you're right. You could actually train Adrian Colbert for corner.
And also, I heard you guys talking about Eric Reed. yesterday for a team fit, I know exactly who will pick him up.
Who's that?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, Shazier! And they put him in at linebacker.
No, actually for safety because they need the safety. They're cutting Mike Mitchell.
Oh, well, now see, I didn't know about that. All right.
Ronbo, trust me, the Razor knows. Pittsburgh Steelers need a safety.
If you have any questions, there it is.
The Razor knows, Ronbo.
The Razor knows, Jack.
That's my new line. Razor knows.
The Razor knows. It used to be this. There's a novel used to be The Shadow Knows. Now it's The Razor Knows. You know, there's going to be some manipulating Razor, man, between now and draft day, 2 weeks. I think things are getting real interesting starting Monday, actually. And,
oh, definitely it is.
Yeah, we're going to see, man, because 49ers, they're just too cool walking around there. No expressions, laughing. We weren't interested in either Davis or Peters. What? You guys need a cornerback. Yeah, but neither one of those guys fit the program. What? I read that 3 times. Oh, what are you guys gonna do? You guys, are you really going after Johnson? Razor, this is the thing. Are they going after Tremaine Johnson?
I think all the cornerbacks are on our radar right now. I think it's Malcolm Butler. Even though he's small, I still think he's on our map because I don't know. I just have a feeling between Butler, Fuller, and Johnson, I feel like they're all on our
on the map. But you know what? I forgot. I keep forgetting about Kyle Fuller. Chicago has not done anything or said anything with him yet, so he's not been tagged or anything. So yeah. All right.
Ronbo, I want to add two more things real quick.
Real quick.
I don't know if you caught it yesterday.
Yeah.
But John Lynch, when he was meeting with Good Morning Football with I think his name is Peter Strasberg or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody caught it, but John Lynch mentioned that we had $55 million on cap.
Where'd the other 10 go?
Well, I think some of it went to Gary. I just might guess, but on that clip, if you can find it on YouTube, on that interview he did with Peter, listen closely, and he says $55 million.
That number changes every week. It was at 70 at one point. It was at 62 at another point, and now John's quoting 55. This is very interesting.
Yeah, watch that clip if you can find it on YouTube or whatever, and he says $55 million. I'm like, what the heck?
I don't know why the 49ers keep talking about, okay, I'm seeing the numbers here on it, I'm sure, but I don't know why the 49ers keep talking about, oh, wait a minute, did we just sign somebody? Brock Coyle? No. Who did we just sign?
Just Gary Gilliam, that's it.
Oh, there it is right there. There it is. Gary Gilliam is $8 million. I forgot about Gary. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. They just signed. You know, it's so funny because they don't have to wait until the 24th. They can sign him right now. There it is. Gary Gilliam's 8. That's what it was. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we still got 55. That's why I know that there's going to be one or two more. They're going to make one or two more deals. But remember, Andrew Norwell is still at large. So we'll see.
Very large.
Yeah. And the 49ers don't want to roll over everything.
Terrell Davis compared Darius Guice to Frank Gore.
Wait, what? Who?
Darius Guice from LSU.
Yeah.
Terrell Davis compared him to Frank Gore.
Yeah, I think I was watching that on NFL Network.
Yep, yesterday.
Yeah. I don't see that, though. I've watched guys. I mean, you said guys, right?
Yep, guys.
Yeah. Have you watched his tape? Watch his tape. What do you think? Does he remind you of Frank?
He's a faster Frank Gore. He is tough.
Yeah. As I said, his style seems different. He is tough, like Frank, but their style seems different to me. He's got a little more shiftiness in his run. Frank was smooth about sailing through the line of scrimmage. This dude, he plants his foot in the ground. He's one of those stick the foot in the ground and go guys. I gotta go look at. Now you got me going. I gotta go look at it again now because I got all those clips. I want to see what he looks like again and see if I can draw any resemblance between him and Frank Gore. So, all right, Razor. I forgot, man. We gotta go. I'll see you Sunday, Ray. Tomorrow with your Red and Gold GM. We got the coach, your favorite guy, and then Sunday we'll get together again. Coach. Yeah, and Sunday we'll see you again. All right.
Can you end it on the Ronbo-gasm?
Yeah.
We won the point out?
I tell you.
Hey, you said it.
I
told you yesterday. You said you do it today.
I gotta wait, Razor. It's too funny, man. I can't do it right now. It's too silly. I gotta do it right. Hey, Razor, I tell you what, I'll close the show with that, okay? Okay, they give me my gasm screen. Hey, you know what? I should have done this anyway. Because anything I can do to irritate the Raiders.
Thank you, Ronbo.
Oh, God, I just guess I might as well have a cigarette now. How about, oh, I forgot I don't smoke. Hey, Razor, I see you Saturday and Sunday, man. All right?
All right, Ronbo.
All right, day, Razor. So, yeah, there you go. Hey, tomorrow, as a matter of fact, as I was telling Razor, tomorrow we got the coach coming in, and he'll be doing his Red and Gold GM. And he's going to tell you what we're going to be getting as far as free agents. He's got coach is actually really a coach. He coached semi-pro football, so he knows the ins and outs of football very, very well. So if he says something, we can probably listen pretty closely as to what he's got going for as far as free agents. Fam, if you're watching on YouTube, you should actually get the Ronbo Sports app. You're gonna love that. And what you can do is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday we get together on Red and Gold Radio. You'll hear people talking about that a lot. But we do it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We got all the information you need to get involved with Red and Gold Radio because you'll need a phone number and a PIN number in order to be able to participate in the call-ins. Okay? So Ronbo Sports app, you can get that at the App Store or Google Play Store, whichever phone you've got, Android or Apple. There you go. All right, and we'll be looking for you, as I say. Hey, please. And also for those who are on the app right now, remember all you have to do to support Ronbo Sports is just hit a commercial here and there, now and then, not every day if you don't have to. But the commercials will actually help fund the cost that it takes to run Ronbo Sports. Hey, hit that like, please. Share and subscribe. I will see you tomorrow for Red and Gold GM, and Sunday we'll get together. We're going to talk some more football. There's no telling what's going to happen between now and Sunday anyway. All right, fam. No Red and Gold. Okay, all right, we just did that. All right. It's time for me to give you a holla. By the way, I need to remind you again, we're not doing Red and Gold tonight. That's what I thought I just said that, though. All right, no Red and Gold Radio tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Step back. Step back a little further, because I got a lot of juice here. Nice!